Alright, had a few false starts. Hiking with Allie right now, but took a little break here for a second so I could try to get a recording in. Hopefully I'm still recording. In fact, I should probably check one more time just to make sure so that I can keep walking. Alright, good to go. So, had to pause that kefir, which is pretty sweet. Man, crazy night last night. I guess the last clip I made, I accidentally left the recorder running. I thought I had stopped it, or I think I was surprised by running into somebody or something. But in any case, yeah. So I'm going to leave that clip in there. It was me and Allie talking on the way to the NOC, and when we got to the NOC, it was awesome. We had made tentative plans to go to this restaurant, so we both drank 2 beers by the river, and then this man and his daughter started talking to us, and eventually he invited us to his house for the night, and it was amazing. We skipped the restaurant, so saved some money there, and just ate some of our camp food at his place, and he had beer, water, we played music, Grandpa was there. I accompanied him on guitar as he played the flute. And then we went to a sauna that he had in his lower level of his house. And man, it was just so bizarre and so amazing. We were planning on hiking the 0.8 miles back to the shelter after we ate at the restaurant. So not only did we have to not do that in the rain, but we had this awesome experience with this guy, Ivor. Man, good. He had a lot of things to say and a lot of stories to tell. Sort of an older man, has a son who's 44, does, I guess, construction and renovation. But yeah, just a real character. So we hung out there doing stuff till around 10, and then went to sleep, woke up this morning around 7. He was up at 5, as he said he would be. He had made some coffee and he offered to make us breakfast, and we listened to music like Stevie Wonder and the Secret Life of Plants, and some Raul Madon, who I showed him, India Ari, some other people. Ava Cassidy, I think, is another one that he likes. But yeah, just unbelievably nice. I mean, I guess it's kind of what Allie felt at my cabin, perhaps, minus some of the activities. But yeah, just crazy, amazing. And we got out here this morning at 9 a.m. He dropped us off, gave us his business card, and took his little 2 dogs out to the river so they can go play. Seems to live a pretty enchanted life, this guy. And like I said, quite a past as well. So that was an instance of trail magic that went above and beyond. We're going up the ascent out of the NOC, and it's famously long. We've been at it ascending for a little over 3 miles now. It's 10:15, so I've been out here for more than an hour doing this. So the labored breathing is well placed and deserved, I assure you. Yeah, happy to be back out here. Today's our 10th day on the trail. If you don't count with your mind, and you do count with your fingers. And the shelter we're going to is 16 miles away, and I'm feeling better sickness-wise. Still have a lot of stuff I'm expelling from my nose and mouth. As I said, it did end up being a condition that affected respiration and consciousness, but the worst seems to have passed, and being in the sauna last night didn't hurt anything at all. Ivor, he said, you're basically getting I don't remember if he said 3 days or 3 weeks of sweating in 30 minutes. I mean, in the winter, for sure, probably close to 3 weeks. And then you jump in a really cold shower, and you just feel some weird push-pull between the severe warmth of your outer skin and then adding all that water, you feel the visceral closing of all your arterial passageways as everything shrinks and contracts. And I don't know if it's because of that, but definitely out here today, sweating our asses off. And we'll be out here doing that for a while. I like Allie a lot. I fear that, especially when we're out here, because of some of the things that I've said already, like I think she's afraid of annoying me, which I suppose I should reassure her that she doesn't need to worry about. But yeah, I don't know. When I'm out here doing the hiking part, I kind of just like doing it, being in my own kind of world. Maybe that's not always the case. And in fact, it's not always the case. But maybe 60 to 70% of the day, I think I enjoy being quiet by myself, just doing whatever I want. Oh, I see her. Yeah, she's still quite a ways away. But yeah, she's sweet, and it'd be nice for a few other people to get into this group, so she has other people to turn to when I'm being less than available. So we'll see how that evolves as this trail family, this trail group gets larger, I suppose. Still waiting to see McBride. He's out there. Brett somewhere. A couple days behind. I mean, at this rate, I think we're going to be in the Smokies by not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. So that'll be pretty cool. I'm excited to see that. I've heard so much about it, and I've got my permit, so I'm good to go, ready to get in there. Move pretty fast through it, probably. It's, I think 70 miles, so maybe 3 to 4 days, depending. Damn, shit's steep. What else? It felt like there was so much. I mean, you know, this is kind of where the power of description fails me. Just because, I mean, how much more can I tell you about last night? I'm not sure it would ever really do it justice. And, you know, if I tried to tell every minute detail, I think it would just be annoying. So I guess what I've done, trying to carve out that middle road of description, I guess that's as good as it gets. I guess some people kind of live on that, hearing other people's stories. I suppose I do too, through podcasting and stuff. But I don't know, maybe I'm just choosy about the stories I hear, since I really only elect to hear them from certain people. And otherwise, I'm just like, I guess it does kind of sound like bragging. Perhaps you were correct, Babelay. Alright. Wow, this is steep. Damn. Last clip I made was from right before we went into the sauna. And we were both pretty giddy. Just like, you know, in disbelief of how lucky we were to be getting what we had for free. I mean, staying at that place, he said it used to be an Airbnb, and it had that kind of a feel to it, you know, everything you would need in the kitchen, but still kind of minimalist and clean, fairly uncluttered on the inside anyway. On the outside, that guy had tools everywhere. Oh, these are ramps, aren't they? That was another thing. Wild ramps. Yeah, I think so. Maybe not. Probably shouldn't be picking up and sniffing unknown plants. It's probably a bad idea. Anyway, where did Allie get to? How steep does this go up? Oh, there she is. I should catch up. This clip seems sufficient. I'll get back to you later tonight. Bye.